Hello. Who's on here looking? Hey, Annie Elizabeth. Hey, Myra, Steve. I guess you can probably guess what I'm doing right now. Can you hear me? How is the weather on the coast? It is beautiful. In the 80s, cool breeze, warm water. Where are you? Which beach? Destin in the Panhandle. Can you hear? You can hear me just fine. Good. I have my earbuds in because it's really loud out here. Look down the beach. Let me get up and I'll walk you around. This resort that we were staying at, it's right there. They give you umbrellas and chairs, but there's a catch to it. You've got to get out here really early to get them, because people will get up and they'll stake their territory and leave, which I don't think's right, but my wife said I would do it. I don't know if I would or not. Hey, y'all want to go get in the water? Yeah, let's go on an adventure. One of the reasons I wanted to come to this beach was because it's called the Emerald Coast. And I've heard, are y'all still with me? I'm not seeing any chats. Somebody say something. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's see. Is anybody still in the chat? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there we are. There we are. Didn't know if I turned them off. You see how clear the water is. You can actually, woo, you can actually see your toes in the water. So if y'all are on the stream, please share it. Let's get some more people on here. How many people will do a live stream while they're standing in the Gulf of Mexico? Hey, we got lots of folks here. Busy moving in Newport. Don't drop your phone in the water. I have a Samsung 9 Plus. It's supposed to be water repellent to a certain extent. They say you could drop it in the toilet, but I'm not going to try. Whew. The water is actually warm. And if you look, there's lots of folks out here on the beach, but they're all spread apart. I think they're all doing their best to social distance. I'm going snorkeling later this afternoon. My chats, I have to keep scrolling down with my finger. There is 4 storms out there coming this way. Well, I'll let you know if I see them. Right now, the sun's shining and not a cloud in the sky. Or kind of some light billowy clouds off in the distance. I noticed one thing in comparison to the beach where I'm from, which we're about 2 hours from Myrtle Beach, but the sand here is like sugar. It's just as white as snow and real powdery. Am I going to surf today? No, I'm not taking this big old tail out on the surfboard. I'll hurt myself. We're supposed to go snorkeling a little bit later. Spent 4 days in Myrtle Beach, 2 weeks. Hey Gerald, or Jackie, how are you? I don't know if I'm getting a lot of wind noise. This is the first time in my whole life that I've ever even been in the Panhandle. It's pretty neat. Did some filming for the last 2 or 3 days. Did some filming in Montgomery, Alabama. And I don't know if any of you guys on here follow this lady. She does a cooking show on Facebook. And Cooking with Brenda Gant. That's the name of her channel. But she's on Facebook, and she's only been on for a few months. And she's already got thousands and thousands of subscribers. Of course, this is on Facebook, but she also has a bed and breakfast. So Monday night, we actually got to stay in her bed and breakfast, and she cooked a big old country breakfast for us yesterday morning, which was kind of cool. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday morning, Tuesday. When you're on. I don't know what I did. There we go. No, I'm not in Panama. I'm in Destin Beach. Oh, I'm in the water up to my hips now. The water is clear. And as I was saying, it's not only clear, but the sand it's just as white as snow. On down the beach, probably a few miles, there are sand dunes that are like 50 foot high, and it actually looks like snow-capped mountains. Oh, I went surf on a surfboard on Carnival. Well, that's kind of where I learned my lesson. I don't need to get on the surfboard, because I kind of hurt myself. Kind of rough. Yeah, I'm on vacation again. Well, I don't know if you call it. Well, this is official vacation, Jackie. Those little trips that I take during the week and on the weekend, they're not really vacation. Of course, some people don't see it that way. But for some of you younger folks, oh no. For some of you younger folks, I'll tell you, the plan of life is to work your tail off while you're young. And then when your children grow up and graduate college and get jobs and you move your tails out of the house, then you've got time for yourself. No, I'm not retired. My wife tries to tell people that I'm semi-retired, but I own my own business. I'm a heating and air conditioning contractor, and I'm a real small business. There's just me and one other person, and sometimes another. And my business is real small, so having designed my business like that, it does afford me the opportunity to enjoy life a little bit. Now, during the heat of the summer, for the last several weeks, I put in a lot of hours. I'll work 12-hour days is not uncommon, but I've always believed, let's get your work done, and then you can goof off. I'm just kind of walking up and down the beach, letting y'all look. I did some filming yesterday morning of Hank Williams. Well, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't. It was Monday. I did some filming of Hank Williams Sr.'s boyhood home. So that'll be a video coming up. Yeah, the hard work's finally paying off. Sad thing is I can't afford to retire. Not and live like I want to. If I would live like some folks, and there's a fella that works for me, he's a lot younger than me, but he kind of stays at home and eats at home. But I like to stay on the go. I don't want any grass growing up under my feet. I'll tell you one thing, when you stop, it's hard to get cranked back up and going again. We are officially at Fort Walton Beach, which is right next to Destin Beach. I actually couldn't afford to stay at Destin Beach. It's a lot more expensive there. Fort Walton is home to an Air Force base, and there are a lot of jets flying overhead today as they take off and fly out over the ocean. All right, thank you, Charleston Geechee. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking to a lot of y'all that comes on the chat. I have my shades on, it's hard to see. But I see we got Moda Pappy, Charleston Geechee, Greg, Viper, yeah, Viper again. Jackie from Gerald Farms, Myra Finch, Emma Grace, Movie Mania Nick, hey there. You would be working, but this place is I could be working, but this place is much better. Yeah, watching this video here makes you kind of not want to work. It is a beautiful beach, and it's a lot different from Myrtle Beach. I will tell you something, for anybody that's coming down this way, that I have found out that the beaches actually own the land in front of them. Now, in front of these resorts, as you notice, like from down there all the way down here, all these green umbrellas belongs to that resort there, and all those blue umbrellas belong to that resort. And here I think you can put your own umbrella up, but when you get into Destin, they have their beaches roped off, and they don't even want you coming on their beach. And there's no private beach accesses. They are few and far between, and some of them they're even gated off, so you can't even get on them unless you've got like a resident or whatever. And I heard that the hotel and resort owners went to court and won the right to own the beach, which that's not right. I guess nobody can stop you from walking down the ocean. how long a ride from Cheraw? I'm gonna guess maybe 8 hours. I kind of broke it up. We stayed at our mountain house the weekend up in Brevard. Took our granddaughters to Cherokee, North Carolina, to the Santa Land, which that's another video to be coming up soon. And then took them back to Anderson Sunday and left from Anderson Monday morning and went down to Appalachia, Alabama, and spent the night, and then left there Tuesday morning and got here yesterday afternoon. Well, all of you guys that are watching, I tell you, I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me today. It's been fun. Y'all be sure, if you will, to share my stuff with your family and friends on your social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, hey, everything. I'm still in the process of trying to get this channel to grow, and it was growing real fast for the last several weeks. It's slowed down a little bit, but now that we've got a little wind in the sails, we don't need to stop it. Let me switch it back around here. There we go. All right. Let's see, what's going on here? Need to back it up some. All right, anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go and get back to doing what you're doing, and I am gonna go get cleaned up a little bit, and I think we're gonna go get a bite for lunch, and we are going, oh, there we go. I'm gonna go get a bite for lunch, and then we're gonna go do some snorkeling. Anyway, again, you're in Fort Myers Beach area, and you have to stay from the high tide line to the water at some resorts. Yeah, that's what I found now. All right, well, again, thank y'all for stopping by. Y'all be sure to share it on your social media. Share with your family and friends. And until next time, y'all have a good day. All right, Tony, how do you sign off? You're not doing a good job at this. Share. Not there. I'm still live streaming. Top chat, live chat, super chat, no chat. This bad boy's still going. I don't know how to shut her down. Oh, there.